Hello everybody, this is Dana Costache from Casa, Tianu Mediation. Today I want to talk to you about the importance of two factors in resolving any kind of conflict, be it a conflict within your family, your community, or at your workplace. When I say factors, I actually mean two behaviors that are keeping us from fully understanding the context of the conflict, and they're also keeping us from being able to see beyond the conflict. How will our lives look like and the relationship with the person with whom we currently are in conflict look like after the conflict is resolved? These two behaviors are distraction or a distracted mind and mastering the skill of listening. Let's look at the first factor, a distracted mind. It's very useful to avoid having a distracted mind on a daily basis, during your schoolwork or doing your regular work in your relationships. But it's never as important as during the process of resolving a conflict. Why do you think conflict drags on for months, for years? Those of you who have perhaps been through a litigated divorce know that it may take years to reach a resolution for many, many reasons. One of the factors that people don't usually talk about in resolving conflict is how to maintain a focused mind. The ability to maintain a focused mind, to pay attention to what's the most important right now, has become a scarce commodity these days. We are being so distracted every day, by the use of social media, by the numerous tasks, the to-do lists that we all have every single day. So the ability to focus without distraction is becoming a real asset. I want to encourage you to listen to Cal Newport's TED Talk on deep work, the ability to focus on your work without distraction. Cal Newport is a professor of computer science at Georgetown University, and I truly appreciated his insights on being able to live outside social media and able to manage distractions so that you can truly reach deep, valuable, substantial results in your work. The same could be said about reaching fast and valuable, stable, measurable results during a conflict. If you find yourself in a conflict and you want to accomplish the best outcome, the number one thing you have to do is stay away from distractions. What are these distractions? Well, when we are in conflict, we tend to reach out to as many people as we can whom we believe are taking our side. When we are in a conflict, this behavior escalates rather than diminish, and we become even more distracted. That means that advice is pouring from every other party that we believe is on our side. We focus on our right to win or on our right to defend ourselves, and we stop truly doing our research and paying full, undivided attention to the conflict itself, to the relationship with the other party. The second factor I was referring to is the skill of listening. But there are many types of listening. Some are more neutral than others. Perhaps you think that the only thing you need to listen is to pay attention to what is being said. We apply different types of listening to the different people we interact with on a daily basis. Let's take the person you are in conflict with right now. It can be your spouse, it can be somebody from the workplace, somebody at your school. When you listen to what they say, there's a little internal dialogue that goes on in your mind as they speak to you. Your mouth is closed, there are no words coming out, but as you listen, there's a dialogue inside your mind going all negative towards everything that's being said. No, you're not right. You have no idea what you're talking about. How can you do this to me? You are going to see I'm going to prevail. You know how derogatory your judgmental head can get, even inside your own mind. So this is called the judgmental listening. You're applying it almost every single time during every kind of conflict, even the slightest conflict. There's something in there saying you're not right, I'm right, you're gonna see I'm going to win. I'm sure you can imagine what kind of communication and foundation for collaboration this kind of listening sets up. Zero collaboration, zero communication. Even though you might have been quiet while the other party was talking, there is no openness, there's no real listening that's going on. It's normal to block our listening mode, our true openness of the mind, when people complain to us, when people exaggerate, when people judge us. It's not that we do it out of lack of respect. We mostly do it to protect ourselves. Personally, I believe that especially in conflict mediation, it would be so important for the parties to prepare their listening skills before entering the conversation. For those of you who understand the importance of training your listening skills before entering any conflict, I would like to recommend a TED Talk by Julian Treasure called How to Speak So That People Would Listen. Julian talks about 4 principles that, if employed, are going to make the other person, your opponent, the counterparty in your conflict, be ready to listen to you. These are honesty, authenticity, integrity, and love. I truly believe mediation can help you get unstuck from any type of conflicting relationship. And I personally think that the best vehicle to help you achieve just that is transformative mediation. One of the most valued partners at Casa Tianu is Dan Simon, founder of Simon Mediation and one of the most experienced practitioners of transformative mediation in the United States. For those of you interested in learning about or even becoming certified in transformative divorce and family mediation, Dan is leading several trainings this summer. June 13th through the 15th and then 20th through the 22nd in St. Paul, Minnesota. Again in St. Paul in July 26th through the 29th, and in Santa Monica, California, August 17th through the 19th. Best wishes for a wonderful summer from Casa Tianu Mediation.